Jackson from Blue Weather. If you like weather-related information, please like and subscribe below. All right, guys, what we're going to talk about today for you for premium subscribers. Go in a little bit more detail for this weekend. I'd like to share 4 different models with you. Kind of explain what they're kind of saying for our area. What you see in front of you now is the GSF model, and what I wanted to show you here. Uh, this is 1 a.m. Saturday morning. You can see the bulk of the rain at that point is over in Virginia on this model and working its way out. And you can see it has a open area here where we're kind of in between precipitation. This is at 7 a.m. Saturday morning on this model. The main rain system from that rain that we'll get for Friday and Friday night moves out of the area, and you can see the cold already starting to circulate into the mountains with these blue you see here for snow showers. Now the Canadian model, you see also the timing just a little bit different, but also this is 1 a.m. Saturday morning. See the rain's finally pushing out of the area into Virginia, and then by 1 p.m. on the Canadian model, it's done off to the coast, and you see it brings in the cold about the same time as GSF. You see at 1 p.m. you see some of the snow showers already starting up in the high terrain. Now I circled this area here because that was the area I was explaining after the initial rain from Friday night moves out, and you start getting that uh, snow showers coming with the cold from the northwest. You see you have a gap there sometime Saturday early to where you probably won't see much precipitation. But as on this GSF model, you see by afternoon or evening, you see the snow showers starting to kick up in the snow belts of West Virginia. Still raining over in Charleston, Huntington areas, on up to Wheeling and Ohio. Maybe some slight mix here and there. As you can see, this is 1 a.m. Sunday morning. Still snow showers. This is 7 a.m. Sunday morning. As you can tell, it always has snow running up through the snow belts. This is 1 p.m. Sunday afternoon. Still snowing in your snow belt areas. And some of those showers will overachieve, and it's not going to stay just in the mountains, but that's where you're going to get your bigger totals of that. This is 1 a.m. Monday morning, and you still have some uh, all the way through daybreak on Monday morning. This is 7 a.m. Monday morning. All right, let's look at model breakdown. I'm going to show you 4 different models here. This is the GSF model, and as you can see, let me see if I can zoom in here. If you look at that dark blue ring that runs through western Pocahontas County, western Greenbrier, on up through there, that dark blue is like on this model is like the 3-inch line. And then you start getting into where the purples are at, that's when you exceed 6 inches. So you can say that your highest terrain from like Quinwood to Snowshoe on this model could see probably in the neighborhood of 6 to 12 inches from Saturday to Monday morning. Uh, Western Greenbrier, Western Pocahontas, you're looking at 3 plus. Now, none of this factors in melting. So you could have daytime melting, and it actually looks like the best chance for a lot of people to get actual snow showers is actually Saturday night into early Sunday morning. But there'll be snow showers all the way through Monday morning. Um, you can see over here, like in Raleigh County, those darker blues there would, the 2 to 3 inch range. Like I said, that don't factor melting. So it doesn't mean you'll have 2 to 3 inches sitting on your ground at one time. You could snow 1.5 inches, 2 inches or something like that, and some of that melts off, and then the next day you get additional accumulation after the other stuff and melt off. So this is not something that, that doesn't mean that it's going to stay on the ground the whole time. This is not a real cold snow like we had here the other day that stuck around until the cold moved out. Anywhere you see light blue uh, would be the 1 inch mark. You see the light grays around it. You could get coatings on the ground, but no moderate or significant accumulation where the gray's at. Now you look at the Canadian, it's got a lot of similarities there. You still have your purples up in that highest terrain where you could get uh, in that 6 to 12 inch range. Like I said, that dark blue line, you see it cutting through like towards Rainelle, West Virginia. So you could say Rainelle and maybe even part of Rupert could get 3+ on this model. And as you sneak up towards Quinwood, you see that it goes on up to that 6 inch mark. You see the dark blues running through Raleigh and Fayette counties there. That's where you're looking at the 2 to 4 inch areas. Like I said, not counting that some of that could melt in between snow squalls that you get. That's a Canadian model. Now this is GSF high resolution model, a little bit different look than what the GSF has. Not as widespread of snow, more isolated to the mountains. But you kind of get the drift there. That's why I said you have a major snow belt that runs from Quinwood to Snowshoe and up towards Elkins, and then you have a secondary that would run through part of lower Fayette County into eastern Raleigh, down I-77 corridor, actually would probably be just west of Bluefield. See, Bluefield's not exactly zeroed in that secondary snow belt there, but they probably would get more snow than say what Lewisburg, West Virginia, or Union, West Virginia would get. And as you can see, it hardly shows anything over there in Kanawha County. But that doesn't mean that Kanawha County won't see snow, because as you can see, some models say that you could. But I figure that uh, Kanawha won't see very much. This is the Euro high resolution. The regular Euro and the Euro high resolution isn't showing uh, much accumulation. But as you can tell, though, in the highest terrain, it's still showing where the bulk of the snow would be up in the mountains. And like you said, anywhere in that light gray, you're going to receive snow showers too. All right, guys, that's the lowdown for this system here. I'll be back on Facebook even for more updates and everything. All right, guys, you have a good one.